So hello everyone. Today we are going to do handball. All right. Now this time I will be sharing. Sorry, I will be sharing uh, my own PDF which I have created. All right, from my notes itself. So it is the note which I have made. Now handball. So handball is the second most popular game after football, and handball is the second most fastest game. All right. Its origin was in ancient Greece. They used to play with leather balls, and after which, in 1906, it was further modernized by the Denmark as a Scandinavian nation. Thereafter, it was very popular in the Scandinavian nation, and today also Denmark is ruling uh, other countries in handball. And thereafter, in 1917, Germany further developed it, and Germany and Belarus had their match in 1921. Germany won it. All right. And the governing body is International Handball Federation, and the players are mandate to wear uniform. All right. And player substitution without informing the referee. Player can substitute without informing the referee. And the goal is only thing that they should score more than the opponent. All right. There are seven players in a team, and there are seven substitutes. All right, seven players and seven substitutes in a team, and six are court players who are also known as outfield players, and one is the goalkeeper. All right. Uh, a match consists. Sorry, a match, not a match. A game of handball consists of two matches. First is the it is total of 60 minutes, and in which each match will be of 30 minutes each, and there will be 10 minutes break in between. All right. Two teams will play with a formation of 6 plus 1, that is, six will be the court players and one will be the goalkeeper. And goalkeeper can also play as court players, but court players can't play as goalkeeper. Thereafter, there are two referees. One will be at the court players to the one will be at the court, and another will be at the goal line area. All right. Players are distinguished in two bases. Either they can attack or a striker, or they can be a defenders as well. All right. And while attacking or striking, they can dribble unlimited times. But if they hold the ball in their hand, so they have two options: either to shoot the ball or to pass the ball. And the shooting and the passing of ball will be done in three steps at most, and in 3 seconds total. Now, while shooting, jump is allowed. If somebody is at the goalpost area or in around the zone or the crease, he is allowed to jump above the ground, and he must shoot before touching the ground. All right, he must shoot before touching the ground, and if done, the 7 meter. Sorry, and if another thing. Okay, now defenders. What defenders have to do? They are allowed to touch a person. They can touch a person, but they can't hold a person. They can't stop a person. They can't touch the hand while attacking, and they cannot hit a person. All right. And if they do it, there will be progression of the punishment is given, but usually 7 meter throw penalty is being given. All right. A person can stop the ball like a volleyball block. Now this is what I created. Uh, this is the total ground of volleyball. It is divided into two parts. The length of the field, all right, length of the field is 40 meters and breadth is around 20 meters. All right, that means total area 40 into 20 is equal to 800 meters square is the area, and it is divided into this semicircles, two semicircles, and this one is 6 meter circumference. All right, another one is 9 meter circumference, and between these there is 7 meter throw line, penalty line. All right, and usually given for the unsportsmanlike behavior. Now, in between, this is the center or the resume line. Whenever game is started, it is resumed from center. All right, this is free throw area, and it is okay. Let's move forward. There are three balls. That is type of balls. First is under 8. Second is from 12 to 16, not under 8, sorry, over 8, 8 to 12 years, and second one is 12 to 16, and third one is for males above 16. All right. And if person is over 8 years, then he will be given a ball of circumference of 50 to 52 centimeter. And if any boy or girl, woman are playing, boys of age group of 12 to 16 and any woman are playing, they will be playing in the 54 to 56 centimeter, all right, circumference ball. And if they are male above over 16, then they will be playing by 58 to 60 centimeter of ball. All right. And while playing match, one must keep in mind that the ball must fit in the hand. And when we used to play, it couldn't fit in our hand because the ball had more circumference. All right. Now the ball, handball. Handball can be of Nivea. All right. This handball is of two number. Each type of ball had number assigned to it. Like basketball has seven number, volleyball has four number, and Nivea has two number. All right. As I've already talked about the referee, there is court referee and goal line referee. All right. Again, 60 minutes time has been given. Two matches, 30 minutes each, and 10 minutes break in between. Now, if the match after playing 60 minutes of matches is draw, there will be additional 25 minutes will be given, and if it's still draw, then there will be shootout. Three chances will be given to each team against the goalkeeper. Right. Now, ball touch. Uh, in ball touch, there are court players and there are goalkeeper. And a goalkeeper can touch ball from any part of their body. All right, but the court players must touch the ball above their knee. All right. The goalkeeper must not hold ball outside the zone area. That is 6 meter. If the goalkeeper is outside playing as a goalkeeper as a court player, he must not hold the ball in his hands. All right. Now goalkeeper can play like court player. Second, can take ball inside, and goalkeeper cannot take inside the ball in the goal area. Alright, it is not allowed. And goalkeeper can't get ball from the team members as pass. Alright, team members cannot pass the goalkeeper the ball, and the court player can strike or defend the goal. All right, but court players can't enter zone area, that is 6 meter. They can't enter the zone area that is of 6 meter. And court players can't hold balls, and even opponent and even any other player. All right. And court players must pass, shoot, hold ball in steps in 3 seconds. All right. And must not pass the ball to goalkeeper. And court players must not enter their own goal areas of the goalkeeper. All right. And court players can change substitution at any time without informing the referee. All right. And court players must pass, receive, or shoot only. They can pass the ball, they can receive the ball, and they can shoot the ball. This is the work of all the court players. Either they are defending, striking, and there are different types of players. And the founder of handball was, it is said to be, these are German guys. All right. So it is usually not understood, but officially, handball was founded by these three people: the Karl, Erich Koenig, and Max Heisen. And 29th October 1917 it was founded in Berlin, and 29 October is made as Handball Day. So I have discussed already about it. 40-meter is the height, 20-meter is the breadth of it, and this is the 6-meter goal area, which is known as zone or crease, and goalkeeper will be standing 4 meters from their goal area. All right, 4 meters. And this is 7 meter free throw line, not the free throw line. I'm sorry. This is the referee penalty line. All right, that means between the goalkeeper and the penalty is only of 3 meter distance. All right, 3 meter distance, and outside it is 9 meter free throw area. And this is the center line. It is also known as the resume line, which is of around 20 meters height. All right. And in between these center there is two dots have been given, 4.5 meters each. This is the substitution zone, from where any type of goalkeepers can, sorry, any type of players can come and change their opponents without any further information. All right. Now types of play. This is some of the vocabulary session. Now passive play. Passive play is that if the team is having the ball in their own hand, all right, and non attempting to shoot on goal, that means they're wasting time. At that time, it will be known as passive play. and the ball will be given to the other team members. Now, double dribble means if somebody is dribbling the ball, thereafter he holds the ball and started the dribbling again. This is known as double dribbling, which is not allowed. All right. If you can dribble as much you can want, you can dribble, and but when you hold it the ball, you must pass the ball or shoot the ball. Now the player. Now player has we have 3 steps in 3 seconds. Player must take 3 steps in 3 seconds, in which they have to either hold, pass, or shoot. All right. They must hold the ball for 3 seconds. They can do unlimited dribbling, and there is no double dribbles allowed. And dribble and run more than 3 steps. Dribble and run more than 3 steps. Now the throw in. The throwing ball back. Throw in means a person ball is thrown back into the court from the sidelines. That means either through one hand or the both hands, and the person who is throwing the ball, their opponents must be 3 meter away from the people. All right, respecting the distance rule, they must be 3 meter away from the thrower. All right. Throw in means throwing the ball back inside the court from the sideline. What is free throw? Free throw is done by the opponent committed foul and willing team to throw fall to continue match at that spot. Opponent 3 meters away, and if near goal lines and free throw line between, then anywhere nearest to the free throw line. That means it is free throw is generally given to the opponent's team. All right. If present team did some foul in between the match, they will resume the match by giving it to the opponent team. And if the foul has been done near about the free throw area, all right, that means free throw area, that time, that is between the 9 meter line as well as the 6 meter line. At that time, the ball will be given to the opponent to shoot the ball, but from the free throw area at any point of time. What is 7 meter throw? It is usually given to the it is usually given to any kind of foul. All types of fouls are usually given to 7 meter throw, and these are in-game fouls. That means if something is done in the heat of the moment, unconsciously done, or even the passive play, if somebody is doing a tandem 7 meter ball is done, and entering goal area and zone crease. All right, and this is how the progression starts. All right, suspension and disqualification can take place. 2 minute without disqualifying with disqualified player can be done. Whole match without a disqualified player can also be done. That is 5 number. And team disqualified. What is team disqualified? That is unsportsmanly behavior is done. So whole team is also disqualified. Uh, the punishments in handball are progressive in nature. Firstly, you will be given yellow card, and this yellow card can be given to one time in one team, or total 3 times, and in one player for one time. That's all right. And if more number of yellow cards have been given per team, that member or that team is disqualified. Firstly, yellow cards will be given. Thereafter, suspension, which is of 2 minutes, will be done, and thereafter red card will be given. Red cards are the disqualification. That means you can't return to the match, but the person who has been given red card, in place of him another person can also come from the substitution. And if they still continuing that same thing, at that time the team must play with the 5 number of people only instead of 6. All right. And now the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper, there are certain roles of every team player. There is goalkeeper, and what other rest 6 are there. There is center, who is also an organizer, and there are backcourt players, and there are pivot. Pivot is one, center is one, backcourt players are two. All right, and there are wingers. Wingers are also two. Means pivot one, center one, backcourt players two, wingers two. Total make it to 6 players. Playing it to 6 plus 1. The goalkeeper will be inside the goalpost area. That sorry is the zone or the crease area, and he will be defending the goalpost area from any types of shoots or attacks. He must not hold the ball outside the zone area. He must not pass the ball to. He must not take the ball from any player as a pass. Now the center is the organizer. He organizes everything, and he also plays as a court player. Now backcourt player. Now these are the high, means they have good height. They are quite slow, but they have extreme power. They can work as defenders, and they have very powerful throw, and they can block others because of their heights, and they can pass the ball to the wingers or even the pivot. Now, what are the pivots? Pivots are the fight against the defender's opponent. Means other pivots will be there on the other team, and other defenders will be there. Now, pivots' work is to engage more number of opponents to open space for the team members. That means he will be making way for the others. Now there is left and right wingers. These wingers are small in size, but they are very faster. They're actually the offenser, which usually do their work in small space, and they even make space for other teammates also, and they can counter. They can shoot the ball from difficult angles, that is from the different areas they can make shoots. All right. Now, if I talk about the zone attacks, there is 3-3 and 2-4. Zone attacks are distinguished as 3-3 and 2-4. 3-3 means three will be on the zone line, and sorry, on the zone or the crest, and rest three will be outside the free throw line. Now, two, which is in organizer, will always be in the center and near to the center. All right. Now 2-4 is there. In 2-4, 1 and 3. That means wingers will be outside, defenders from the back, and pivot and the organizer will be in the center. Now, that means in front there will be always winger. Means outside, means as an offenser, on the front wingers will always be there. Pivot as well as the pivot and the center, that is the organizer, will always be standing behind the wingers, and there will be always be backward players to defend the goalkeeper, and goalkeeper will be inside. He will be the last. He will be taking a last stand. So there are total three types of players. There are total three types of plays. All right, but four types of players. That is court players. All right, and there will be wingers, there will be pivot or the center, and there will be the back counter. Now, while coming to defense and offense, what kinds of strategies can be done? If you have somebody is playing defensive, then everybody will be on the zone line area. All right, inside the. But it also creates lots of havoc for the shooter. If he takes jump, nobody can stop him. All right. Now, so you must not allow any any opponent to come near the zone area, so that he can't take the step. All right. Now there is an offensive defense. In offensive defense, only two people will be outside. Total three people will be outside, and strong people will be in the center, and pivots as well as the wingers will be on the left. Now, if I talk about the goalpost, now this is the goalpost, and goalpost is of 2 meter height and uh, 3 meter length. All right, it has a width of 3 meter, and it has a width of 3 meter and height of 2 meter. All right, 3 meter width, 2 meter height. Now let's talk about some different vocabularies which is used. I've already discussed some of the vocabularies previously, but some more vocabularies and little bit rules which have been added on 2018 to 2019 time. Now corner throw. Now corner throw is a ball played over the goal line by defender given to the attacker. All right, means if the defenders have been catching the ball, and if there's some kind of foul done during the goal line, at that time the corner throw will be given to the attacker. That means other team ball will be passed to other team. Now free throw, that means the 9 meter away from the goal anywhere. Free throw is given to the opponent team. All right, they can throw the ball 9 meter away from anywhere. All right. Penalty throw is 7 meter throw line. Any kind of penalty which is done unconsciously are usually given as 7 meter throw line. And this is referee throw to in order to resume the match. He does the referee throw, and he can even start the match. And there is dive shot, which is done by the offenses to shot over the goal by jumping over the ground, usually at zone and crease area without touching the ground towards the goal. All right, without touching the ball towards the goal. And what is throw-in? When the balls are outside the sideline, in order to resume the match, one person can throw back the ball either of the hands, and there should be 3 meter distance between the opponents and him. And throw on is to start the match after goal is done. Throw on means after the match has goal has been done, there is new play is going to be happening, and throw on will be done from the center. All right. And throw out. What is throw out? Throw out by the goalkeeper and thrown by the goalkeeper for the goal area to pass to team player after possession of ball. Now thrown out by goalkeeper from goal area to pass to team player after possession of ball. All right, if the goalkeeper got the ball from the goal area, and he has to pass the ball to the team player after possession of ball. All right, thrown out by goalkeeper from goal area to pass to team players and after possession of ball means if a goalkeeper is defending the goal post and if he got the ball in his hand, at that time when goalkeeper throws the ball to his teammates, that time is known as throw out. So we got throw out, throw on, and throw in. Throw on is done to continue the match. Throw in done from the when the ball is gone outside the sidelines. All right, and throw out is done when the goalkeeper has the ball in his hands and he wants to pass the ball to the other team members. All right, dive shot is done. Dive shot is being done by the any kind of opponent which is who is throwing the ball to the goalpost area, and he must jump from the ground, and he must before touching the ground he must throw the ball, and nobody will stop him if he's doing the dive shot. All right. Referee throw is done when in order to start a match or resume a match. Penalty throw is 7 meter throw line, which is given, and he must take the shot with either of the hand, and goalkeeper must drop the ball. And free throw is given 9 meter away from the goal anywhere. All right, free throw 9 meter away from the goal area. Free throw is given to the anywhere. Free throw is given to the opponents basically if any kind of penalty has been done by the opponents on the 9 meter line. That means the 9 meter line means the free zone area and free throw area. And corner throw is when somebody does any type of fault in the goal line area, and the ball is given to the attackers from the corner throw, usually given to the wingers who are very much particular in throwing the balls from difficult locations. Now dribble. Now dribble means once. Dribbling once is unlimited, and if after that if you hold the shot at that time you must shoot or pass the ball, and one team for one goal. That means pass, shoot, and one team or if any team got the ball in their hand, they must score the goal within the 3 minutes of time. All right, they must throw usually the 3 minutes of time, and one play within 3 minutes. Either they can pass or shoot the ball or they can dribble. Whatever they want to do, they can complete the whole thing in 3 minutes. And usually, where the handballs are usually played, it is played in Olympic Games, Summer Olympics, Asian Olympics, Commonwealth Games, Indian Handball Super League. All right, and some latest rules which have been added later on. There is the last 30 seconds done to waste time leads to passing ball to opponents. Done to waste time means in last 30 seconds the opponent usually wastes time because so that other times cannot people cannot do the other goal at that time. If they make any delay, the ball is given to the opponents. All right, not respecting the distance. That means if somebody is continuously uh, stopping the goal from happening in last 30 seconds resulted in 7 meter throw. It results in 7 meter throw, and if they're playing passive in last 30 seconds, the goal is blocked. The ball will be returned to the thrower. All right, and goalpost is extended onwards 1 meter to 1.5 meter. That means whenever the goalpost has been made, so it is not just a single poles to be done. There are total in single pole. There are two legs of the pole also, and they are extended 1.5 meter uh, away, and the goalkeeper will be standing 2 meter away from those poles. That is will be of 1.5 meters, and the total distance at which the goalkeeper will be standing will be 4 meter from the sideline of the goal, sideline of the your goal of the ground. Yes, uh, it's 4 meter from the ground, and the distance between the penalty shot as well as to the goalkeeper will be 3 meter. All right, in that 3 meter they have to save the ball. So this was which I done. All right, I hope it will help. And this is all I have for the talking. So thank you everyone for listening, and we will talk a little bit more if necessary. All right, Denmark is doing really well, and see, you can see Denmark got the this much rating is got. Thereafter, the French are there, the Sweden, the Spain. All right, in 1917, first match was played in 2nd December, and it was in Berlin, but Germany versus Belarus happened. Germany won. All right, and let's find out about handball. Right, the most successful country in handball. Here they are showing France is the most successful team with 6 titles, followed by Sweden and Romania with 4 titles each. That means uh, they have France. France has the 6 titles, followed by Sweden and in 20, Denmark won the from Sweden in 2011, 2021, and in 2019 Denmark again won. 2017 France, 2015 France. All right, means Denmark and France are doing really well. Thereafter, Sweden and Romania, and 2023 have been played or not? I don't know. Championship hosted by International Federation, and it was held in Poland in Sweden. That means in 2023, Indian Handball, sorry, International Handball Federation once was in 2020, such as hosted by country. The champion was Denmark. It was their third title. All right, and score was 60 goals. My God, 60 goals are too much. Usually, people does only 12 goals. And in 2025, European qualification. All right, good. Uh, let's find out a little bit more about handball. Who is the best player in handball? So here are the athletes from Denmark. Mikkel Hansen. Now Mikkel Hansen is Danish handball player for the Albong Halbert and Danish team. While regarded as one of the greatest player of all time, Hassan has won the IHF Player of the Year record line 3 times. All right, means Mikkel Hanser, Mikkel Hanser is there, and Mikkel Hanser, Mikkel Hanser, Hansen, Mikkel Hansen, Mikkel Hansen. All right. Okay. So Mikkel Hansen, he is the hero. He is born in 1987, uh, 22nd October. Handball for the Aalborg Handball and Danish national team. Widely regarded one of the greatest player. Means he is one of the greatest player. All right. Mikkel Hansen, 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 Hansen. Mikkel Hansen. Now let's go with the India, where we are. India, I don't know whether they won or not. Okay, Nidhi Sharma won the Most Valuable Player award, and Diksha Thakur claimed the Best Goalkeeper award. All right, uh, Sub 16. Indian women handball team creates history, wins the Asian Presidents Cup in Jordan. Now Hyderabad. Indian women handball team made history on Valentine's Day by clinching the prestigious Asian Prestige Club uh, first time. The tournament organized by Asian Handball Federation was held in Jordan from February 7 to 14. An Indian team led by captain Shailaja Shailaja Sharma won all the six matches played in the double round robin league format. Now we will discuss on this. Alright, let me just copy it. Double round robin league format in the first game, and India defeated Kuwait 41 by 15 and then triumphed 40 by 14 in second match. Means they have played so much here. Means time has been changing. Alright, means they have played against the Kuwait. Alright, against Kuwait, and India then defeated Iraq in the first match, and 2028 in and against the host Jordan. India against the host Jordan. All right, and India won the first match 37-21. Second game was thrilled by the Indian Carbonell. All right, India won the six matches and finished the trophy by virtue of logging 12 points over. Jordan settled for the runners-up. Means second was the Jordan itself, the country which hosted the event. Jordan itself, they got the runners-up, and Nidhi Sharma is the most valuable player award. And Disha Thakur got the best goalkeeper award, and Jagan Mohan Rao is the first elected as president of Handball Federation of India. All right, Jagan Mohan Rao, and he said that many innovation have bullshit and junior championship. All right, so we have understood quite enough. All right, so thank you everyone. Jai Hind. I have to reload now. So thank you everyone for listening, and I hope we all done very well. Asians President Club India won from in the women, and men. What about the men? What men did? See, Indian men handball team is the second best team of Asian Games after Pakistan. Men's team debuted in 2014 and won the silver medal, losing to Pakistan. Shit, Pakistan won the handball match, and yeah, U21 women got the match. Okay, men are no more. In 2021 they lost the match in the Asian Games to Pakistan, and women did very well against the Jordan itself. And recently, they won the Asian Presidents Cup, and good year. I'm proud of them. So thank you everyone. Thank you for listening. Jai Hind.